Now, generally when I do Diablo 2 playthroughs, I zip through as fast as I can. So through all these drops and stuff I find in the playthrough, I'm not farming to try to get better gear. It's just stuff I literally find along the way. And usually gear along with the playthroughs, you're just scrounging around trying to find anything you can get. You're shopping stuff from vendors. You're trying to farm the Countess to get a few rune words to really help you out. But I really didn't need to do any of that stuff because I got so lucky just along the playthrough. Now, I was starting to do Countess runs because figuring I needed to get the runes and the experience for the playthrough, but I get so lucky here. This is just a second Countess run. Go ahead and ripping her out here, and boom, a Tal and a Ral rune, and you can see in my inventory from the first Countess run I did, so this is just a second, an Eth, Tal, and Ral, so I can already make a stealth just with those 2 runes I found already. And then I get this Arctic Fur, which it's good to throw on now. Usually you'd throw on a stealth later, but wait till you see how this plays off of the next item I find. You'll understand perfectly how legendary it is that I found that and then this next piece. And now you're going to see exactly what I mean. So I'm just coming down here into the Catacombs and heading down to Andariel, hitting some of these caskets along the way, and crazy enough, I get another piece of that Arctic set. When you go ahead and throw that on and look, the armor gets a bunch of defense for the partial set. You get 5 to strength. Strength can help you out a ton early on. But check out the belt. 40% magic find on the belt in Act 1 of Normal. That's absolutely bananas, and it's going to really help me out find even more crazy stuff as we move forward. Now, just moments later, we get down to the bottom of the Catacombs. We're going to rip out Andariel. What? This is just going crazy now. Just insane. We get some unique heavy boots, and those are generally used for the Barbarian, but anything that has faster walk run on it early on is going to help you out a ton. So these Gorefoots, I'm going to slap on so fast, you make your head spin. It also gives you actually mana leech for a melee character that I'm running right now. So that is a crazy boot to find early on here for a melee character. And yeah, I already have sick boots, but I hit this armor rack and some unique boots fall off. They are actually incredibly amazing for the fire res on them, and that is the Hotspurs. Unfortunately ethereal, but for a playthrough, you can just throw them on like in the Chaos Sanctuary or whenever you need to survive somewhere you know is going to have a ton of fire damage. 45 all res with 15 to maximum fire res. Just crazy, crazy good to have on a playthrough. Now this one isn't as much luck on the playthrough, but a weird glitch that happened while I was down on the playthrough. You can obviously see the 2 levels of the ground are not really even or something. And you can see as I go from one to the other, the light actually casts on the lower level and then the upper level. Just a weird glitch that did eventually go away, but decided to throw it in here and show it off. And now we're at the end of Normal, onto the Baal kill. This unique War Spear drops off. Man, that magic find is really helping me out. This is a required level 31 spear. I'm thinking, hey, maybe I can throw this on my Act 2 mercenary here early on. So I go ahead and whip it out, check and see if he's got enough strength and all that good stuff to wear it. Turns out he's not nearly high enough level. He's only level 21. This item is so much more advanced than my character and my current mercenary is. Now I've obviously switched off a melee and I'm onto hammers here. No, it's not that Am rune right there, but a unique sash now dropping in Normal cows. I was just trying to go ahead and get a few levels early on. If I didn't already have that Arctic set or whatever I had found, this would be just so absolutely nasty with the 5 all res and regenerate mana. I actually ended up throwing on a belt just to get more slots, but that's pretty crazy finding another unique along here. We keep it going here a little bit later though. We're already in Nightmare here. I'm out running out to Eldritch, probably just to get some experience here. And crazy enough, you definitely don't expect this on a playthrough. You see the Grand Charm, it's actually a skiller. A good skiller too. 1 to fire skills for the sorceress with 3 to strength. Just in Nightmare. Wow. Absolutely amazing to find along a playthrough. Not for this character, but for my sorceress, obviously. Now we're skipping right along here to my Hell Mephisto kill, and crazy enough, I don't know if you've seen that right there, I snagged it real quick. A unique Hierophant trophy that's obviously the homunculus, and it's kind of a crazy story because someone was literally asking me, where's the best place to find one of these? And I was like, hey, taking out Hell Mephisto, just go ahead and moat trick that, and you can probably find one that way. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, that's what I pull from my quest drop on this playthrough. And generally on a playthrough, I wouldn't necessarily hop down into the Den of Evil, but I decided to this time just to get the quest out of the way. A unique Phase Blade. What? In the Den of Evil, yeah, it can't be Azarath, it's not high enough level, but we do get ourselves a lightsaber. Crazy enough, just hopping down in the Hell Den of Evil. That's just crazy.